Mr. Trump, you are a true American hero. We love you. You are the true American badass that we have been waiting for, and we thank you. You're like our father, our protector, and we love you. Thank you.
You are like our father, our God, say these MAGA fanatics. And this guy says Trump is also a miracle worker.
My dad hasn't received a cancer bill in over 5 years, and it's been paid 100% by a guy in New York, and that can only be President Donald J. Trump, and my dad's cancer-free.
Good for his dad. However, another kind of MAGA cancer keeps metastasizing.
And our investigation is so important, Steve.
In Washington, D.C., Trump supporters on a House Oversight Committee, including Marjorie Taylor Greene, claim Joe Biden is corrupt. But the GOP lawmakers now say they cannot prove it because their witnesses are disappearing.
Whistleblowers, yes, they are missing. They're either in court, they're in jail, or we cannot talk with them at this time because they can't be found. This is a very real situation that we're talking about.
The Republican House Committee chairman is also talking about it.
Well, unfortunately, we can't track down the informant. We're hopeful that the informant is still there. The whistleblower knows the informant. The whistleblower is very credible.
Hold on a second, Congressman. Did you just say that the whistleblower or the informant is now missing?
Well, we're hopeful that we can find the informant. Now, remember, these informants are kind of in the spy business. So they don't make a habit of being seen a lot or being high profile or anything like that.
So, comrade, you're telling me you lost another submarine? Come on, you lost an informant. You lost the informant. The guy that you claimed gave you all this information that you built this entire charade on. What, do you and Durham, do you guys have tea parties every weekend to talk about how you can destroy your reputations and your career? Durham tried this, remember?
Durham, of course, is a reference to John Durham. The Trump Justice Department appointed him special counsel to investigate the origins of the FBI investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election. After a 3.5-year probe and despite fevered right-wing anticipation, Durham found that the FBI had not acted inappropriately. Oops. So it is kind of like the innuendo against President Biden now. There must be something corrupt about the Bidens. Why? Because conservative lawmakers say so. Only these same GOP lawmakers cannot prove it. The bank records and documents do not show corruption or influence peddling. And now the latest House GOP excuse is that the witnesses have disappeared. It makes you wonder if the witnesses ever existed in the first place. I mean, it's kind of like the kid at school who insisted to the teacher, "I did my homework, I swear, but the dog ate it." Or, "It must have mysteriously fallen out of my backpack. Please, please believe me." Talk about pathetic. In all seriousness, regarding witnesses disappearing, attorney Mark Zaid, who has represented whistleblowers, tweeted, quote, "I've represented whistleblowers, especially within the intelligence community, spies for more than 25 years. Strange, I've never lost one." To be fair, there is a first time for everything, and when it comes to the right-wing lunatics who are propping up Trump and trying to tear down Biden, I suppose nothing is too extreme. And after all, losing a witness is no wackier than believing Trump is a god who anonymously cures cancer. It should be clear by now that when it comes to the Trump supporters at the MAGA rallies and in the halls of Congress, the suspension of reality is a requirement, and having no credibility is fine. Amazing. By the way, Marjorie Taylor Greene has been caught entering lies into the congressional record.
Will you yield?
Oh, I'll yield. Yes, please.
Yeah, when I was in 11th grade and Joe Biden made our schools gun-free school zones.
Check out that video at the link below. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.